Hello, this is Angie with thecountrysitecottage.net, and I'm here today with a Hangout on Air sponsored by AdTech Adhesives. And I'm going to use this glue gun to demonstrate 10 household hacks that you can use with your glue gun. So simple household repairs, from everything from simple household repairs to things that you would never have thought of to use your glue gun for. So let's start with the first one. The first is going to be if you strip out a screw hole, which this is just an example. I've mocked some of these up. So if you strip out a screw hole, just take your handy dandy AdTech glue gun, fill it with glue, allow it to dry, and then drill a pilot hole. And you have a new hole to add your screw back into. So stripped screw holes are not a problem anymore. Next up, nail holes. So this is my mock wall, and I have a few nail holes over here that I want to fill. So you can actually fill nail holes in your wall. Let me turn my wall around. With hot glue. So just a dab of hot glue on them. And you'll want to, of course, get it smooth as possible, right? So AdTech also makes these fingertips where you will not burn yourself. And you can actually just smooth that hot glue out. Make sure they're filled up. Allow it to dry. Rub off any excess with your hand or with a piece of sandpaper. And then paint right over it, your smooth surface. So another tip to fill those nail holes. While I have my fake wall up here, wallpaper. So if you have wallpaper on your wall and you get a peeling corner like this, you can actually use some hot glue to tack it back up temporarily. And we've all had guests coming, right? And you look up and your wallpaper's peeling. You just smooth that back out and your guests will never be the wiser. So that's hack number 3. Okay, this is one of my favorite hacks. So if you have a picture frame like this one, and it has a sawtooth hanger, those tend to push the picture out from the wall, and then these corners lay in, so it kind of lays at an angle. So one trick I like to do is use my hot glue gun on the opposite 2 corners and just make a little mound. Then once you allow that to dry, those little mounds of hot glue will hold your picture out from the wall. Plus, they will keep it straight, so they will help keep it from slipping and keep your picture straight when you hang it. So that's hack number 4. Okay, number 5. So this is a rug that I have in my bathroom. This is actually a reversible rug, so this is both sides. But I want the side for the front, and it has nothing on the back to keep it from not slipping, and it's used in the bathroom. So what I've done is added glue gun strips, hot glue strips on the back of this. So I'm going to add a few more. Set my picture frame aside. I'm going to add a few more right on camera. So just on the back of any rug, just add long strips of hot glue all the way from one side to the other. Allow those to dry. And you have a non-slip rug for any room in your home. So I'm going to put this back in my bathroom in a second. All right, next, squeaky or loose wood furniture. So I don't have a real good example for this, but I'll try to show you my chair. So one problem we have is loose spindles on chairs like these. What you can do is you can take a drop of hot glue and put it where the connection is, and it will tighten those up. So if you have some spindles on a chair or just a creaky piece of furniture, try hot glue to tighten those connections up and keep those squeaky. All right, upholstery trim. So I have a pillow here as an example, but of course, upholstery trim can be on any kind of chair or whatever. Sometimes you get a loose end in your upholstery trim. So you can use hot glue to tack that back into place as a temporary solution. And now we'll be none the wiser. Hey, this is one of my favorite. This is definitely a hack. So plain hangers, these are just a plastic hanger. And of course I put my clothes on it, and what happens? They slip off. Use your hot glue on your hanger. The line on both sides. Allow that glue to dry. And guess what? Those clothes will not slip off anymore. Definitely do that on all of your hangers. All right, so bath toys. I do not like bath toys. What happens? The water gets inside, It doesn't drain all the way out. They're really nasty. The next time they use it, they squeeze it, the water comes out and it's black. I hate bath toys. There's one hack if you're a mom that hates bath toys. So the hole in this toy is actually in the mouth. You can actually plug up the holes in the bath toy with hot glue. The water cannot get in, and you keep clean bath toys. The kids are happy, and you're happy. This is one hack that I would not recommend for children under 3 years old or anyone that would choke, just in case the hot glue was to come out and you don't want them to swallow that. So for little bitty kids that put things in their mouth, this is one hack to skip. I think we're at number 10. Are we at number 10? I should have counted. Number 10 is actually a hack for the glue gun. So you're going to use your hot glue gun tons because you just learned 9 new hacks to use your glue gun around your home. So when you're done with your glue gun, a lot of times you have bits and pieces that are on the glue gun. There's a piece right here. Aluminum foil. Just wad it up in the ball. Hot glue gun, so it needs to be on and hot. And you can actually just rub it on the nozzle, and all those little bits will come right off onto that aluminum foil, and your glue gun will stay clean. So that's hack number 10. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. Again, this is a Hangout on Air sponsored by AdTech. And you can see tons of Hangout on Airs on craftyhangouts.com that use AdTech adhesives. You can also head to my blog, which is countrysheetcottage.net, for tons of craft ideas, hot glue gun, and otherwise. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you've enjoyed these 10 hot glue gun hacks. And I'll be back with another video in about a week. So if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you will get updates on those. Thanks. Bye.